You're the best salesperson in your company, but you're also the biggest bottleneck. That's not a sales problem. It's a leadership problem. Most founders think they have to be the closer forever. But what they don't realize is that staying in sales is exactly what's capping their growth. I built a sales team that hit over 100 million without me having to be in the driver's sales seat forever. And in the next 12 minutes, I'll show you the exact system that removes you from founder-led sales so you can finally scale to 10 million and beyond. Point 1, the hidden cost crisis. What founder-led sales is really costing you? If you're still leading every sales call, you might think you're protecting revenue, but the truth is, every hour you spend closing deals is costing you 3 to 5 hours of CEO-level growth work. Think about that. The hours you spend selling could have gone toward recruiting better talent, building better partnerships, or creating scalable systems. And because your personal bandwidth becomes a ceiling for your company's growth, that means your business can only grow as fast as you can work. That's not leverage. That's a trap. When you stay founder-led past the $3 million mark, you're usually adding 2 or 3 years to your timeline and leaving millions on the table. And beyond the numbers, it's just unsustainable. Founder-led sales break people. It breaks families, marriages, health, because the business becomes dependent on one person's energy, on one person's calendar, and one person's ability to close. Your clients don't need you to close them. They need your product to solve their problem. The real goal isn't to sell harder. It's to build a machine that sells without you. If you're realizing that staying founder-led is costing you more than you thought, and you want to build a team that scales without the typical mistakes, I can help. I work with founders who want to calculate the true cost of their current approach and build sales systems that actually work. That sounds like you. There's a link below to book a strategy call where we'll audit what founder-led sales is really costing your business. Point number 2, why most solutions fail. The expensive mistakes founders make. Here's where most founders go wrong when they try to get out of sales. Mistake number 1, they hire experienced reps without systems. You think this person's closed millions before, they'll figure it out. How many times have I been stuck in that position where I'm looking at this big time closer or this big time experienced person that's going to figure it out. As Jobs says, don't hire people and tell them what to do. Hire people so they can tell us what to do. And I've tried that many a times in my sales organization. Here's the truth. The guy or gal who has loads of experience is not always the best solution for your situation. And you think as the founder, because of their past experience, they'll just figure it out. You've definitely got that wrong. But what actually happens is this. They bring their old process, not your winning formula, and now you've got a mix of inconsistent pitches and confused messaging that doesn't match your brand. The second mistake they make is they buy generic sales training. These programs teach sales theory, not how to sell your product or handle your objections. Your reps need a playbook built from your unique customer journey, not someone else's scripts. Third mistake, the hire and hope approach. Founders add headcount without infrastructure. No CRM discipline, no scorecards, no reporting rhythm. That just creates expensive chaos. And when reps can't replicate what you can't document, you end up right back in the trenches, closing every deal yourself. That's why 80% of founders who try to scale out of sales fail. They don't fail because they hired the wrong people. They fail because they didn't build the right system. Point number 3, the fast track alternative, the system that actually works. So let's talk about what does work. The real path out of founder-led sales isn't hiring more people. It's building a system that performs whether you're on the calls or not. You start by extracting everything in your head, the questions you ask, the way you handle objections, how you qualify buyers, and you turn that into repeatable processes. Then you create daily huddles and weekly reviews that keep your team performing at a high level without you micromanaging every deal. Doesn't that sound like heaven? It's accountability through rhythm, not pressure. Next, you hire for coachability, not just resumes. You want people who are hungry to learn your process, not reinvent it. Promote from within. When systems work, then scale your team one layer at a time. When you do this the right way, you'll reclaim 40+ hours a week, while your team closes more deals than you ever could on your own. And that's when you finally step into being the CEO, not the closer. When I was in insurance sales, selling the actual policies, I simultaneously was growing my team. But there got to a point where there was nothing that my sales could actually do for the company. We have way outgrown my sales. My sales allowed me to train all the reps and to promote from within. But there was a point where one more sale from me didn't make a difference. And I actually got out later than I should have. I want to teach you how to not delay this forever. There is a rhythm, a step, a process to this that you can win and win early. And learning from these mistakes through my careers and through my challenges and through working with other CEOs, I see more people stuck in founder-led sales than I'd like to admit. But the solution is here, and the ability to help you get out of this and get back 40 plus hours a week is critical to the way you need to think and the way you need to run your business and the way you need to run your family. So here's the reality. You don't need to sell harder. You need to think differently. These 3 shifts are the reasons I don't spend my days on calls anymore. And they're the reason my clients scale faster with less stress. If you want my team to help you install this system inside your business, click the link below and book a call. We'll build your sales machine so your business finally runs without you. And if you want to see the exact hiring process I use to find these coachable reps, watch this next video where I break down how to hire commission-based sales reps step by step.